In this segment, we'll show you how to fix a locked-up spreader and how simple maintenance can help keep your spreader working well for years to come. In the rare case that your spreader should lock up, here's how to unlock it. First, turn the spreader over so the wheels are off the ground. Next, loosen all 3 nuts on the shaft support plate just enough so that the bolts can be turned easily with a wrench, but cannot be turned by hand. Now, spin the drive wheel and note how freely it spins and how much noise the slotted gear makes. To free up the wheel and gear, tap gently on the front or rear edge of the shaft support plate to move it slightly forward or backward. You can also tap at the corners of the plate to angle it slightly. Remember to spin the drive wheel after each adjustment to see if it spins more freely and if the gear noise is reduced. Continue making slight adjustments until you find the position where the drive wheel spins most freely and the gear makes the least noise. Lastly, secure the shaft support plate in this position by retightening all 3 nuts that you've loosened. To best maintain your spreader, the first thing you should do before each use is thoroughly inspect your spreader for loose bolts, nuts, or other parts. If you find any, tighten them immediately. Next, look for worn or damaged parts and replace or repair them as necessary. Now check that the tires are properly inflated, and don't overinflate them beyond the maximum recommended pressure printed on the side of the tire. Of course, lubrication is important for long, reliable use. Start each season by giving the sprocket and gear a light coating of automotive grease. Apply oil to the nylon bushings on the vertical sprocket shaft and on the axle and the right-hand idler wheel bearing at least once a year, or more often if you use your toe spreader frequently. Lastly, be sure to rinse the inside of the hopper and the exterior of the spreader and dry it off before storing it in a clean, dry area. For further service and adjustments, refer to the owner's manual for details.